Dash there. Guess we ended up going 4-1 there. I don't know if you guys, if I'm back up live or not. Looks like I'm back. Anyway, we went 4-1 there. Technically, I counted it as a win because we had our opponent pretty locked out of the game. He only had 15 cards in his library left, and we had answers for everything. But, you know, sometimes your Moto opponents like to clock you out when you use Punishing Fire because they care more about wins than, like, scooping when they're dead. So we beat Blue Red Dover twice, and Tess, and Bomberman, and then technically we lost to Miracles, but I'm counting it as a win. If I had a couple extra minutes, I tried to play through that quickly, but it's tough to do while streaming. So usually my Miracles opponents will just scoop to Punishing Fire game 1, like the lock that we had set up, but he made me do the full 20 damage, so it took us longer. I'll wait for you guys to get back in here. Whoever's still watching, thanks for joining. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining and watching and being here for some Wrenn testing. I'll pull up my list again while I let people trickle in, as I've since our stream died there. We should have gotten the chest for that. Yeah. So we got the 4-1 chests and play points and all that. Anyway, there's a list we're running today. Leave this on screen for a minute. Yeah, tell me about it. Didn't want to lose. Wanted to get that win. In my book, we crushed them 2-0. Because we got game 1, and then we were going to get game 2. He had no outs, I don't think, to Punishing Fire lock, because I had double Grove up. So I was able to play around Surgical. He only had 15 cards in his deck. I had Abrupt Decay for a Mentor or whatever. I felt really good about winning that game. I just needed some extra time, so it happens. Counted it as a win. Sometimes people on Magic Online want to use everything they can to get wins. I asked if he wanted to concede, given that I was 4-0. He said no, so we took the loss and went 4-1 there. But 5-0 in our hearts, right? That's all that matters. In any case, thanks for joining me. This is the list we're running today. Felt really good. Even the Vindicates, like the one time I saw it, it was nice. Blossom was great. I don't feel like I want to make any changes. Wrenn has been excellent. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to jump into another league in a couple minutes here. Given that I said I'd be streaming all day, and yeah. What do you want me to talk about? We just talk about the card in general. Well, we played against Blue Red Delver twice, and we played against Miracles, and the greediest Miracles player ever. Also, he wasn't good either, but that's besides the point. Played against Miracles, Blue Red Delver twice, Tess, and then Julian on Bomberman. And we went 5-0 in our hearts, technically 4-1 because I clocked out. But against Blue Red Delver, Wrenn was insane. Against Bomberman, Wrenn was insane. Against Tess, Wrenn did nothing because it's not a combo card. Against Miracles, Wrenn was great. The card's great. I really like it. I don't see myself playing any less than 2. I don't know that I would play any more than 2 either, because I think it's a card that's bad in multiples, so 2 feels like the perfect number. Second Library was the obvious cut. Trophy's the other one. I haven't missed it main at all, actually. I think Vindicate's post board are fine. Like having the option to have a catch-all permanent removal card is nice out of the board, but I don't think that you necessarily need the main. I never felt lacking for answers main board. I was able to deal with Jace and Narset and all that stuff main pretty easily with like Punishing Fire and Abrupt Decay, and the Miracles matchup actually felt really good to me. Like I was able to deal with all their walkers. Zone was really good. Back to Basics. I dealt with 2 Back to Basics game 3 fine because of Decay and Blast Zone. So that matchup feels good. If I'm in paper, that doesn't happen. If I'm in paper, we're playing that match in paper. Game 1, my opponent concedes as soon as I have P-Fire lock. Like every time, my Miracles opponents always concede that. And then I would have won game 2 as well. So it's just, on Moto, you can abuse the clock. If, like, I'm not the best at going really fast, Matsule is, like, so much better at that than I am. But anyway, let's do another league, I guess. I have the time. I might take a break in a little bit, but yeah, if you guys want to see me keep playing, then I'll keep playing. I'll try to put both this. So the streams are going to be cut in half now because my computer crashed. I have a used PC and it's not like the best thing ever. So I'll try to put both this video and the last one up on YouTube. But once I figure out how to do that, I'm gonna get some help from a friend with that. A little frustrating. We should have a trophy. We should have a 5-0 there. It was an easy 5-0. It's frustrating to have an opponent like that. It's one thing that bugs me about Magic Online is you just run in, just stuff like that happens. I can't really talk, though. I used to be a really salty asshole back in the day, so I don't really have any room to complain. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to start another league. Maybe, I don't know that I'll get through a full second league. I'm probably going to want to eat some food at some point. But we can play a couple other games if people are still around after the crash of my PC. But in any case, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to have you all here. It's fun to stream again. I felt like we had a really good, solid crew of people watching through that first league. So some people probably left when I was playing that Miracles match. I was trying to not talk to Chad and just play as quickly as possible, but it's a big grind against Miracles a lot of the time, and it's obviously it can be a little boring just watching me recur Punishing Fire over and over again. Oh, this guy's Death and Taxes, I think. Oh no! I started a league with D&T. Fuck. Wrong deck, everybody. Forgot to switch the decks. Well, for the sake of our stream, I'm going to just restart the league and eat the 12 tickets. Sorry about that. That was totally unintentional. I missed that I had D&T as the default there. I definitely want to change decks. Okay, that's better. My apologies, everybody. I have D&T and Maverick on here too, so I just missed that I'd started with the wrong deck. Gave our opponent a free win. How nice of me. But because this is testing Wrenn testing stream, I didn't want to play through a full D&T league, so let's get started with the correct deck this time. I don't mind eating the tickets. It's fine. For the sake of the stream, you know? It's sad because we had a good crew going before my PC crashed, so thanks to those of you who came back. Not gonna lie, a little tilted by our previous Miracles opponent right now. It's a little frustrating to have played that match for like 20 minutes and then lose to clock. Most of my opponents will be willing to concede that game one off the lock, but it's fine. All right, let's try this again. This hand is a keep. I don't know what this guy plays, so probably going to lead with Bob here. Is he going to force my mocks? That would actually be really bad. Cool. Thought about it, probably. Maybe he forces this Bob, which would be good for us. No. Careful studies. We're against Dredge. No, we're against Reanimator with Careful Study. Interesting. Blue Reanimator. Am I getting Elishnorn here? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I get an Arbor out of it. That's cool. And then it's just going to die. Right. Well, unfortunate. We have some outs to this. -2, -2. So there's no point in doing anything other than casting Loam. And then we have to draw to Liliana or Caracas or Mazavith. Yeah. I don't know if it's better to take a draw or to Loam. It's probably better to take a draw here. Because Loam gets you Caracas and Maze as outs, but drawing lets you have Lilies. Well, I guess that's something. Oh, show and tell. What? So this is, what is this? Like, show and tell Reanimator something or other? Jeez, this seems like a horrendous matchup for Loam. They play Force of Wills too. Ugh. Well, we still have the same outs. Maybe it's was better to start loaming. I don't know. I just figured that drawing gives us the 3 Lilies in addition to Knight and Caracas' outs and Maze. I think drawing is still just better than dredging. That's not going to do it. Probably fetch before I draw the next turn. That's unfortunate. Bring in Plow. Thalia's. Vindicates. Deluge. Leyline. Take out. Wrenn seems bad. Decay. Library. Punishing Fire. Loam. I think Teague is probably not worth it. What does Teague stop? I guess Teague stops Force of Will. Yeah, I'm not good at the odds or the math, so I just went with draws there. Loaming could have been correct to find. It was probably better to loam, but this drawing gave us these as outs, so I don't know. Also, Scooz wasn't out off drawing. Oh no, it wasn't because we had. Never mind, that was earlier. One more card to take out. It's either Thicket or Teague. I don't know how good Teague is. It stops Force of Will. I don't know if they're playing Sneak Attack. It looks like they're just blue-black Reanimator with Show and Tells. So Teague's probably like not very good, I guess. It's probably reasonable. Although Blast Zone probably does nothing too. I guess it can get rid of like Animate Deads. Maybe we do this, keep Library in. Or just third Decay for Animate Deads. I don't know, I kind of like the option of Library on the play. We'll just run this out. Well, this has a Thalia in it, but it doesn't have a Leyline, and it doesn't have a Chalice. So, like, they could turn 1 me with this hand. I think I have to mull this, unfortunately. If we had a Mox, I'd keep. I think I'm going to keep this hand. We have a Plow and a Bob and a redraw. It doesn't have a Leyline, but you don't necessarily need Leyline to beat Reanimator. This is a bit of a riskier hand. I mean, there's a possibility that I should have mulled the 5 for Leyline, but I think this is a little slow here. We want to find like a Chalice or something, ideally. Well, there's the Chalice. This is kind of awkward. Unsure if I should Chalice on 1 here and cut off my Plow, or Chalice on, or just play Bob. Like, I guess if he had a 1-mana Reanimate spell, he would have Entombed and then Reanimated, so Chalice someone's probably not the greatest. He probably has like Exhume. I think I'm gonna play the Bob here and play Chalice on 0, and then just hold Plow and hope he doesn't have a reanimation spell. I just don't like. He clearly doesn't have a reanimate, or he would have used it last turn. So I'm thinking he either has a 2-mana reanimation spell or nothing. Or Show and Tell, I guess, is also. I mean, we were never going to stop that, right? What the heck is this? Doesn't have protection from Plow. I realize that he already has a Grizzlebrand in the yard, but Entomb to thin the deck. What did he get? Yeah. Oh no! Punished for not playing Chalice on 1. Although, if I'd done that, I wouldn't have been able to cast Plow. So he top decks the Reanimate. I guess that's whatever. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, that was definitely a top deck Reanimate. Blue-black Reanimator is definitely harder than the regular Reanimator because they have access to cantrips and Force of Will and Show and Tell. It's a good draw. We're just dead to Show and Tell, probably. But yep. Oh, it's not as bad as it could have been. We have an out to Elish Norn, and we have Dryad Arbor. So or that works too. What a weird game. Scoops to the old tree. All right. Want to change anything here? Probably not. Probably not. I guess library is worse on the draw, so play like Blast. I don't know what Blast Zone does. Like none of these cards are good. Miser's Punishing Fire, maybe. I don't know. Life from the Loam is okay as a one of. Yeah. I only want to play 3 Decay, Charm. Wrenn and Six seems pretty bad. None of these cards are good in this matchup. I guess we want to play Blast Zone, like in case of a, or just a 3rd Decay, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want any of these cards. Just play the land. Maybe I play Teague. At least it cuts off Force of Will. No, but I don't want to cut off my own Chalices and Green Sun, really. Like, Teague doesn't do anything. It's probably Decay or just leaving in the land. Or a Punishing Fire. I think this is fine. Doesn't really matter. I have to mull this, unfortunately. I can't. I mean, this is a good hand, but I can't, like, if I don't draw a land off the top, then we just lose, so. I don't know, maybe it's kind of close. I do have Bayou for Green Sun for Arbor on turn 1. Or Mox, Green Sun, Arbor. And then Thalia and Chalice as follow-ups, so it's not actually that bad. And then we have the out of drawing a land, too. I think this hand's a little slow. If we had another land, I'd snap keep it. Have to mull this, too. I guess we have Caracas, so I'm not going to mull the 4 for Leyline. The first hand was debatably a keep, but it was slow. Pithing Needle, Caracas probably, which sucks because that's like the only good card in our hand. Verdant Catacombs in the dark. All right, nice try. Nice try, opponent. Well, he's just gonna fetch basics, so I don't know what good Wasteland's doing here, but I don't really want to show the Caracas. I'd rather keep it to like show and tell in. I think I'm gonna pitch the Forest. Sweet. Opponent does nothing. Well, might as well start pressuring. It's a good draw. Do we chalice on 1 or 2 here? Probably 1. Stops Entomb, Brainstorm, Ponder, Reanimate. Is this a Lily? Show and tell. This is why we have Crocus. No! Ugh. Alright. Oh, we're dead. We tried, team. So our out is Toxic Deluge, I guess. Taking 10. Goes to 9. I need the Bob to find the Deluge, so I have to take this. Ugh. Rough. Don't have Tabernacle. I should have left Wasteland up to waste my own dude so I could kill the Grave Titan. It's okay. Kill it next turn. Do we have anything that gets us out of this? I punted last turn by not leaving the Wasteland up. I'm at 2. And grab Maze. Yeah, I should have left Dryad Arbor. Fuck. Oh, I punted this so hard. My bad, guys. My bad. Yeah, I messed that up. We were probably just dead anyway, to be honest. But if I had left Dryad Arbor up, I could have grabbed a Maze and kept going. Or if I had left Wasteland up the previous turn, I could have traded with the Grave Titan. But I think we were probably dead anyway. Too many zombies. Needed a Deluge the turn previous. Be right back, guys. No, I didn't play that last game very well. I think I need to get food pretty soon here. I'm fading. Streaming is hard, guys. I don't know how people do 24-hour streams and still play like reasonably well. I'm gonna keep this. I have Loam Lock plus Knight. It's not a great hand, but it's certainly keepable. I'm a little aggressive with keeps, more so than some people with this deck. This is Red Prison. That's really bad for me. No. What is this? Storm? Yeah. So we're just dead? That's a lot of 0-mana artifacts. Defense Grid? Okay. Weird. This is very weird. That's a good draw. I'm supposed to grab Savannah here so I can make sure I cast Knight. I think I just grabbed Bayou. They only have one card in hand, so we're likely not dead yet. Unless it's Adnaz, then we're probably dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adnaz mana. What is this? Tutor for something? 3. Oh, this thing. Jesus. Well, that's pretty good. It's really good, actually. I'm going to lose this game. Can't do anything about that. Hey, there's a chalice. Let's see if we're dead. Yep. This doesn't look like Tess or Ant, but some new version of Storm. I'm just going to call it Echo Storm. I guess maybe it's closer to Ant than anything else. Mainboard defense grid is strange. 5 foot. Is he going to ad nauseam me now? What's happening? Entomb for another one? Is he going to time twister me twice? What is this? Yeah, he is. Look at this guy. Sure. Now we have Green Sun Fatigue. If we're not dead. Isn't this just worse than Adnaz and Piff, though? Like, what if you just, like, whiff hard on Eons? Or, like, don't have an LED or a way to put it into the yard. Tutor? Does he have a tutor? Am I dead? What's happening? 6, 5, yeah, okay. Cool. Good times. I don't even think they're probably playing empty, but this is not the league for us, guys. Oh, hey-oh. Gotta keep that one bottom. Don't have a choice here. Opponent says, oh, damn. That's pretty good. Cool. It's good to know. Let's see if we can also chalice on one. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Those of you left, we had a bit bigger group before my computer crashed earlier, but the first league went really well. We 5-0'd in our hearts, 4-1'd in reality because my Miracles opponent saltily clocked me. Deck feels great. I don't have any changes. Wow, we got lucky. Opponent must have had all 0 drops. Cool. Run this back. Hope to get another good hand. I don't know that we're supposed to bring in, like, Tabernacle and stuff for this matchup, but I have to mull this. It's a good hand in the blind, but this is not good enough for Storm. Nope. I'm going to keep on the strength of Leyline, and I don't even know if that's good enough, but he has 4 cards in his hand, so Lily is probably top. It's slow. Maybe I'm supposed to look for Chalice here. Oh, hi. Here's my cat, Jack. He's come to hang out. Now I would have kept my 7 if I'd known he was going to mull the 4, but no lands, no artifacts. That's good. Oh, there's a land. And a petal. And ponder. All right. That's fine. I bottomed the Lily because I wanted to find something earlier, like a Bob or a Chalice or a Thalia. Although Lily is good here, it's going to take 3 turns to get her down, so the hope basically is that he takes longer than I do to find something relevant. He did not shuffle on the Ponder. Tabernacle's fine if he decides to empty. I mean, I don't think he's going to. Dark Ritual. Uh-oh. Cabal Ritual. What's happening? Infernal Contract. Whoa. Interesting. Pedal. I don't know what version of Storm this guy's playing, but it's sweet. I'll give him that. I hope he empties. Definitely fetching Dryad Arbor end of turn, though. Leyline's probably pretty good if his main plan is Echo. Doesn't shuffle. There's the LED. Nothing to follow. Well, that could have been worse. Grab the Arbor. Start getting in there. Would love a Wasteland or a Chalice or something. Entomb for a land? Like thinning the deck, maybe? I don't know what this is for. You just forgot about Leyline? What's up? What's up with this? Did he base on the Leyline sitting there? What did he find? Ponder? Okay, interesting. Not sure what that was for. These draws have been bad. This hand was terrible, but somehow we're not dead. Leyline's putting in some work. I'm going to fetch at the end of turn here, just to thin. Last one is literally useless in this matchup. I should have cut it. Oh well. We need to find some kind of interaction because he's got 4 cards in his hand and an LED. So we could be dead this turn. Yep. Maybe this is another contract. Grim Tutor. For what? Is this empty? God, I hope it's empty. Yes. Hell yeah. Eat it. This game is really silly right now. Yeah, that's pretty good, says opponent. It is pretty good. All right, opponent says good games. We're going to get this one. I don't even know what to call that. Was that closer to Ant or Tess? I guess it was probably closer to Tess because it had Chrome Mox. I didn't see an Ad Nauseam. I didn't see Paths and Flames either. I'm going to call it Tess, I guess. Welcome, everybody, if you're just joining. 17 of you in here, looks like. Oh, hold on. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. talk amongst yourselves if you want. Chat's been quiet this time around. Everybody was so active the last league I played, and now you guys are just silently stalking me. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I gotta get a "we'll be right back" screen going. That's what the cool kids do, apparently. Death by Fire, 2008. Ugh. This hand does nothing. Ugh. This is even worse. Guess we have a redraw here and a Loam. Bottom that in the blind. This is not a great hand, but the thicket's enough to keep it, I think. This is Maverick, probably. Maverick's generally a good matchup, but oh, that's a card. Wish I had a Wasteland. Oh. Plow, Knight. Knight would be pretty bad here. Maybe this is a Lurin. Maverick doesn't play Misty normally. Sylvan Library. That's a card. No Plow. Need an answer to this library, though. That's a Knight. It's a good draw. No answer to library currently. Unfortunate. Yep. I have no idea what we're playing against right now. 4-color something. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a Cabal Pit that doesn't do anything yet. Our draws have been really terrible this game, I'll say that, against whatever it is that we're playing. Does anybody know what this deck is? I don't know. It looks kind of like a Lurin, but then they're playing Thalia and Black Mana, and I don't know. Is this 4-color? 4-color? Is this Most, maybe? I don't know. It's a Caracas, okay. Sword of Light and Shadow, sure. I think we're going to want to get Loam so we can play Cabal Pit and avoid getting blown out by this sword. That's what my gut says. Also have Maze too. Wow, those are great draws. We certainly killed a Thalia now. Let's see, how do we do this? Kill the Thalia while his Caracas is tapped. I think Library and the Sword are more important, though. Let's do this. I have a Caracas in here, too. I know I want to do that. I can't, hold on. I know I want to decay the Library. I'm supposed to... I don't want him to get any hits in with that sword. So if I Loam, Loaming doesn't do it this turn. I think I want to decay. If I Cabal Pit Thalia now. No. Maybe just decay the Library and play out Cabal Pit. Hey, thanks for the follow, Stefano. Maze also stops him from getting in with Sword too. I'm just wondering if how many things I want to be doing this turn, because the Thalia is going to make things more expensive. I guess if he uses his turn to try and equip twice, that's fine with me. One hit off the sword isn't the worst either. He doesn't have any creatures in his graveyard. I'm gonna do it like this for now, and try it, and then just Cabal Pit to whatever he equips to. Oh, that's annoying. I guess he just gets it back with sword now. It's fine. If I played the Maze, same difference. Yep. Have your Thalia back and play it, whatever. This is fine. This is all fine. Yeah. So I can decay the sword. I can decay the sword on his turn and just play Maze out this turn. Maybe that's correct. Or I can Loam, grab Caracas. I want to make sure he doesn't get another hit with the sword in. I think I have to hold up decay and play Maze. Yeah. And then I can play Chalice and Loam next turn. Well, that was the game plan until he forced my hand with Wasteland. Oh, that's pretty rough. It's a really good draw. Can't do anything about that. He's going to waste my Maze now. Yep. pretty good. I only have a choice there. I'm definitely going to be blocking with Bob this turn. Question is, do I want to Chalice on one, play the Arbor, play the Teague? Can't Chalice on one because of Thalia. So jeez. Huh. This is so awkward. So I can Loam back Caracas for the Thalia, and then play the Arbor, save the Lily for the following turn. I don't think I have any way to kill Tracker now that he doesn't die to Pit. I can't play the Arbor and the Crocus in the same turn either. It's just so awkward. If I cast Lily, I can't cast Loam. Lily doesn't do a lot here. I can get Maze back too, I guess. Crocus, Ball Pit, Maze. I think I just want to play Caracas and try to double block this Tracker if he attacks. Hope my Bob doesn't kill me next turn. It's probably my best plan. That's fine. I can block with Bob if he wants to attack. What the hell is this? Oh, of course. Jeez. I don't think I played this game very well. Scavenging Ooze? Sure. Okay. Well, this is good for me. I would just have to feign one draw step with Bob. Did it. Alright. So I can I probably want to play Cabal Pit here and blow the Scooz up. He's tapped out a green. I can't play Cabal Pit and Maze at the same time. I want to play all these lands at the same time, and I can't. Huh. I think we have to do this. Play Chalice on one, because we're going to have to block with Bob if he attacks. Yeah. We have Maze for the tracker the next turn. Yeah, he's also just going to bury me in cards now, too. It's going to let me continue to attempt to die to my Bob, I guess. Yikes. Hmm. I think I have to kill my own Bob. Wait, can I kill this tracker? I might be able to kill the tracker. Yeah, but then I'm just dead to my Bob next turn. Shoot the tracker, get it back with P-Fire, shoot the tracker. I don't have another red source, never mind. Okay, so I have to play Maze. And hope that he doesn't draw Wasteland, I guess. And then Maze. Wrenn. Fortunately, I only had one red source. And then hope he doesn't draw Wasteland. That's my only play. Oh, or he just has Scrib Ranger. And I don't have a red source, so I'm dead. Alright. Cool. I think I probably could have played that game better than I did. I'm also getting a little hungry, a little tired, so I'm probably going to have to get off after this. I always notice like my play dips when I'm hungry and tired, so that's part of the problem. Fatigue's out, Scavenging Ooze is out. play. I probably want the 4th Mox. Not quite sure what the last cut's supposed to be here. One Vindicate's probably fine. Well, oh, Mom's bad. It's about the worst thing he could have done. Oh, well. Jeez. Nice. I'm going to hold off on the Deluge for now and just play out the Last Hope. Actually, no, I have to Deluge because the other Mom can protect. Let's attack first. And see what he does. If he blocks and gives a Mom Pro black, then I can... Yep. Save the Deluge for now. We don't need to use it yet. Hopefully he plays into it this turn. Yeah, it's a cool matchup. I don't think I played game 1 very well, but I'm also like fading as far as being able to do this for this long in a row. I've never streamed this long in a row before, I don't think. So I expect my like level of play to drop pretty drastically. Just gonna let the Mom die. Sweet. Down for that. Plays a Gideon. Okay. Still no white mana, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I guess now he just kills Last Hope with Gideon. I didn't think about that. I don't have white. That's pretty dumb attack. Hmm. Wish we had white. I'm okay if he wants to spend his turn attacking this Lily. Like, that's fine. I don't even need this really anymore. Sure. Swing at Last Hope. Eventually I'll find white mana, and then I can plow this Gideon. There's the white mana. There's a Caracas. Get rid of the Thalia. Attack Gideon so he doesn't suspect something weird. Play this out and plan to plow his Gideon. Sure. Yep. Could Deluge to kill this tracker. But he has a spell bomb for night. Just don't want him to draw more cards, I guess. If I lose the Bob that way, I think I'm okay with that. So we can sack one clue to get it to an X4, X3. Guess I should have attacked with Bob first. Oh, that's good. That's I don't know why. Yeah, good point. I needed a deluge for 1, not 3. Wasn't thinking. Like I said, I'm losing steam here, guys. Wren's been great. Sorry for poor play. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I got to stop after this game, I think, because I'm definitely making more mistakes now. But yeah, I should have lilied and then deluge for 1, for sure. Just wasn't thinking. And I'm gonna probably clock out here pretty soon. Sanctum Prelate. Sure. Just grab Cabal Pit. Since when did this deck play Sanctum Prelate? Number is 1. All right, deal. Deal, friend. Cool. All right, got to play a little faster this time. I think I want second Vindicate over a Mox post board, probably. Yeah. I think we're okay to cut a Mox on the draw. Can't think of what else to cut here. Maybe we just don't want to Vindicate? I don't know. The fact that he has Gideon makes me want another answer to that. It's probably okay. It's a slow hand, but it's not bad. Can Deluge for 3, and then on Deluge on turn 3, and then Garrick. On the draw, this is okay. Oh, that's not good. Uh, um, I want a Wasteland here, but I also want to move towards Deluge. I think I'm okay to Wasteland for a turn. Really hate that he gets to untap with Library, though. Green Sun for 2 is fine. For Pride Mage, deal. Might just waste him again. Maybe I need to play towards Deluge now and hold the waste for the turn after. Yeah, I think developing my mana here is better, given that I'm also short on clock. Let's hope to avoid like a Thoughtseize. Yep. Now we're in a good spot because whatever he plays this turn, I can answer with Garrick or Johnny. It's a good sign. Probably should have wasted. It's debatable that I should have wasted Arbor because now I'm going to lose whatever Walker I play. I guess I could just Punishing Fire the tracker and wait on these walkers. So you can't grow it yet. Can't crack the clue, right? He just wants a second clue, sure. One, two, three, four, five. Cabal Pit's not active yet. I'd rather start leveling up Blast Zone. Also running out of time here. Nothing is good. Lose the P-Fire, but that's fine. I haven't played against TNT yet, but Wren's been great. I'm just trying to get through this match without timing out somehow. Jeez. Oops, meant to decay there. Oh, didn't see Crocus. Did it. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me for right now, everyone. We went 7-1 on the day if you count the weird Miracles game where I clocked out, but had them in a lock 2-0. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. We played against Blue Red Delver twice, and then we played against Tess twice, and we played against 4-Color Maverick. We played against Blue Black Reanimator and Miracles. Wrenn and Six was fantastic. Not much else to say about it other than it's really, really good, and Wizards is crazy for printing a 2-mana Planeswalker that's OP. I didn't get a chance to play against D&T yet, but I assume that the card's very good there. I felt really good in every match that I played. I probably punted the loss against Reanimator. I felt really good against Miracles, oddly enough. I think that matchup is fine. Like, I timed out technically, but I felt like I was just crushing him the whole time. The deck feels great. I'll put it up on screen again for you guys before I go. If I can find it. This is my list. This is my list for the foreseeable future, probably. Felt really good having Vindicates again. I just really like Vindicate as a card, and I think it's a really nice catch-all answer. Like it better than Trophy right now and Vines because there's not a lot of Blood Moon going on. Yeah, deck's great. It can be a slog, and I'm still getting used to streaming and clock management and trying to talk while playing. It's a lot. But yeah, it's good. I don't know how to host people, but I just saw XJ Cloud, one of my favorite streamers and friends, go online, so you guys should all switch over to him. He's great D&T player, fun to watch stream, has cats and dogs, so that's cool. But thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. It's been a good day of testing, and I think this is the list I've settled on for the time being, so I'll look forward to streaming again sooner rather than later. I'm trying to get a little bit more regular stream going. I'll try to put the streams up on YouTube as well. I need to figure that out. But at least until then, you can watch the Twitch VODs. Should be 2, because the first one I did, my computer crashed, so should be 2 videos up by the time this is said and done. And yeah, I'll see you